In this video, we are going to show you how to wrap the rear reflective panel on your liftgate. So if you've noticed, I already have the word mark completely removed. And if you haven't, watch our other video on how to remove that. We're going to put the link right below. Okay. So we recommend the first thing you should do is you should wash your car, at least the rear area. And this should be clean, right? So if it isn't, make sure you do that first. Then you could just grab a microfiber like this and then go ahead and just run it across just like that so you can get all the debris off and onto the microfiber. So before I get started, you may be wondering, why not leave the Tesla word mark right here and then wrap over it? I wouldn't recommend it. The letters are a little bit too raised where I wouldn't recommend it. It might fail over time. So we recommend removing it like we mentioned. And then if you wanted to, we're going to show you how to put it on top. But another way you could do it is you could put it underneath it using vinyl and then wrapping on top of it to give it an embossed look. And that has been very popular for the foundation series on our Cybertruck Do-Yourself kits. So that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Just so you know, your piece will have 3 cuts, one here, one down the middle, and one on the other side. This makes it significantly easier to travel across and make sure that it's a lot easier to install. So let's go ahead and start on this side right here. I want to make sure we try not to block anything, so I'm going to lean back a little bit. Peel that first section right here, and all you're going to do is just try to look underneath there and making sure that you have full coverage, guys. So just take your time, and once you feel comfortable, you're just going to use your finger and just run it across just like so. Okay, don't worry about the edges just yet. We're going to actually do that last, and then once that's good, we can go ahead and remove the next section all the way to the halfway point, which is right about here. And then in this case, all we are wanting to do now is just align the top section just like that, and we anchor this middle, and then you can actually move this up and down if you need to align it. Okay, so we've created an A point right here and a B point, and then just go ahead and run your finger across down the center, and then we got a little squeegee here. Go up and then go down. Boom. All right, now we're already halfway in. Very, very easy so far. We're gonna go ahead and peel the next section right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and make sure that this alignment is very, very similar to what you saw on the other side. So right now, it's right up to it. And you don't wanna stretch the end, right? So we're not actually pushing down over here. We're actually pushing down a little bit before that. Again, same thing. We've created an A and a B point right here. You can now push this up and down this little area, and then go ahead and use the middle, and you could just push all this down and up, making sure that all of that is good. Now you have this remaining area right here. Remove this. It should just go down. It should align all the way through, no stretch needed, and then you're good to go. So that looks really good. I have no issues here. And just so you guys know, this doesn't actually block any of the light. The light actually comes right here, so we're not actually wrapping any of that lighted part. Okay? So just make sure you get rid of all the bubbles. Next, we're gonna go ahead and roll this over. I like starting from the center and go ahead and roll this over. There's a lot of space, and actually kind of tapers off a little bit because we wanted to put a little bit less towards the end. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Continue to roll that finger all the way through, and then you could use the other side as well. And that is fully wrapped. We recommend using some heat gun. And this just ensures that it's there for longevity, and it's going to be able to withstand the weathers as well. So that's pretty much it as far as installation. I'm going to show you how to put back the emblem. Okay, so we actually provide the guides like this, and the guides are pretty simple for the most part. So all it is you're going to be looking at this camera, because that is the center. And you're also going to be looking at, but that's not the center at all. So just kind of stand back a little bit and just center it right to this camera right here. That's really all you're trying to do. I don't push it hard, mainly because you're going to be removing this anyway. All you're trying to do is have some sort of reference for you so that you know where to put the word mark. Okay? So now we have this word mark right here. It's on what we call transfer paper. So you're just going to peel it back like so. We're going to make sure actually that this is going to be a little bit thinner during the production file. Sorry, I'm working off a beta file. So we're going to make sure that you have way less material on the top than I do. The S fits right here down the middle, and you can see the L focusing on that S right there, and then S goes down the center. And you're just trying to even it out as best as you can, all the way across. And go ahead and center that, center this, and then the rest should just fit. And then you're going to grab your squeegee. Go ahead. Don't focus on the bottom one. It's a little overlapping, so that's okay. And then you just peel it like so. And we're going to go ahead and peel this as well from underneath it. And now you have the word mark, and I think we're going to be providing different colors based on what we think is a contrast. This isn't optional, but we're going to provide it anyway. So for example, if you use topo, we like the white, so we're going to be providing something like that. I think it goes well with this color tone. So that's how you wrap the rear reflective panel right here on the Model Y Juniper. Let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.